So hello everybody and welcome to our second journey through Azeroth. This is Journey Through Azeroth Season 2. We've got our Tembok Barley level 1 monk Pandaren ready and waiting to go. So without further ado, there's not much else to say. We're about to experience the Horde Side of World of Warcraft, something I've not actually really done. So this is going to be an exciting new trip for me as well. We're even going to throw in some tanking, healing into the mix, you know. So, as I say, without further ado, let's get into it. Here we go.
You are a Pandaren, born and raised on the mysterious Wandering Isle. While many of your fellow Pandaren prefer a tranquil life, the lure of adventure burns in your blood. Recently, the Wandering Isle has begun erratically weaving about the world's oceans. The air grows cold, and your island home is spiraling toward disaster. As one of the most promising of students at Master Shang's monastery, you may just be the salvation for your people. But first, you must complete your training.
Hey! So at the moment then, we are completely factionless. We are neither Horde nor Alliance. We are just good old Panda Puff. So, before I get started, let's just set up our stuff here. So that's all done and dusted like that. Put that up there. Yeah, that there. Much the same as when we started with Serenalil. Pretty much going to try and do this as self-sufficiently as possible, so that means not relying on any of my other characters in terms of money and the like.
Approaches swiftly.
Now, one thing I did want to have a look at was heirlooms in here. We do have one of those. We do have one of those. We have one of these. And of course, probably could have got shoulders as well, but never mind. There we go. Now, heirlooms was something I didn't use on Serenalil, but because we've now reached 110, I see no reason in us not using some heirlooms just to boost our experience gain. So, first and foremost, loot and equip a weapon, or hand wrap. Okay.
Where you pass, greatness.
Destroy 5 training targets. Easy peasy. And weirdly, this is another character that uses energy. Our panda comes with a stun, which is always nice. Okay, so that's 5 targets destroyed. Back up we go.
It is good to see you, my student.
Put the braces on. Look, that's practically our next level already. Sparring trainees defeated, so these are these guys. Is it? Ah no, okay, they're these ones in here. So we've got our combo point system almost, but no way of spending those points yet. Don't worry about me, I'm just taking out your little friends here. I'm an honourable opponent. I'm not. I got the first hit in. Each and every time. There we go. Come on, Shang-Zi.
Our greatest trials yet lay
I will take the
before
belt.
us.
Thank you. And you hold the Master's Flame in your hands. Okay. Burn the Edict of Temperance. I think that's upstairs. Now, having not done this before, I'm somewhat a little bit confused as to where I'm going. One would assume it was upstairs. Here we go. Whoa, was that wise? Probably not. That definitely was not wise. Why did I do that? And how do I get back up there? This way, I assume. I thought that was going to leave us down. Oh, look, he does a little hop when he jiggles. Fantastic. What's this? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Forget injuries.
Little scrolls on the
Never
wall.
forget kindnesses.
Defeat Jamin Rowe, who is down here. Now, I've just finished playing, as you all should be aware by now, obviously with Serenalil, but I had also just created myself a Demon Hunter, just have a little play, and they've got a double jump along with a floating thing, which is pretty cool. Sleep. Hiya! So I've got used to doing that. Wow, this guy's pretty cool. It's little special moves there.
Our greatest trials yet lay before us.
Put those on. That's practically another level, so that's great. And what do we get here? Blackout Kick. Kick with a blast of chi energy, dealing 116 damage. Here's our chi. So that is our dump skill. We generate chi with this one, then we dump it with this one. That uses 50 energy, which is quite a lot. Although this says Tiger Palm has an 8% chance to make your next blackout kick cost no chi. That's pretty nice. What's this guy got? Ah, look at this guy. He's got some pretty awesome stuff. He's got the shoulders. Look, he's got a necklace. Yeah, alright, show off. Where's the hand in exactly? Is it over here? The other nice thing about monks, from what I've read, is that we can once per day go on something called a Zen pilgrimage back to this area, complete a daily quest, and we will get
Greetings, wanderer.
quite a lot of extra experience. I think it's like 50%.
There's no hurry.
That stacks with rested experience, that stacks with all sorts. So, you know, we're more than likely going to get up to a decent level fairly quickly, I would have thought. Don't know how we're going to do in terms of dungeons, certainly in the early game, because apparently the Brewmaster, that's the talent spec that is the tank.
Hello.
Is doesn't really get any of their abilities until much later on. in the game. So we'll have to see how we get on there. So far so good. These things seem to be going down nice and easily. Our Tiger Palm generates 2 of these, and we use 1 each time we blackout kick, so that's awesome. Windwalker is the DPS spec. Now, certainly for questing and the likes, we'll probably stick with the tank spec because apparently it can do quite a lot of damage as well. But there may be the odd occasion where we need to switch to Windwalker.
Compassion and humility. By helping Merchant Lorvo, it would seem you
May the
have
mists
passed. Master
protect you.
Shang would be pleased. Meet me up in the cave if you would, friend.
Okay, I will do just that. So we now have another cloak, which is of course pointless. We also have a new little bag just down here, Merchant Satchel, 6 slot.
Keep those creatures at bay while I meditate. We'll soon have the answers we seek.
Right, let her meditate. Is this thing almost done yet? Hey! Boom.
And so our path lays before us.
My time
Speak to Master
is
Shang
passing,
Zi. He
but
will tell
your
you what
time
comes next.
approaches swiftly.
And back up this way, by the looks of things. So I'm looking forward to this playthrough, mainly because, you know, not to experience the certainly the low-level horde aspect of the game. And the monk, I haven't really played a monk either.
Take that, monkey butt!
Monkey butt. Wait, he wasn't talking to me, was he? Okay. Sorry if I seem a little bit out of sorts specifically today. I have had a dentist appointment. I had a horrible root canal treatment. The local anaesthetic has pretty much just worn off, and so I'm getting quite a lot of sort of referred pain in the bottom, not in my bottom, in the bottom of my mouth. So not much we can do about that though. I just have to kind of grin and bear it.
Welcome!
Right, let's continue here. Fanning the flames, yeah, all good stuff. Oh, which was actually this way, wasn't it? And I think we're only going to need to level up once more. And that will give us another spell. Probably in terms of professions, we're going to be picking up mining yet again. The reason for that is just makes a significant volume of money. But this time we're going to go herbalism, I think, as well. Since leatherworking, you know, it was good. To a point. These guys, I think, can drop this dogwood root, but we may as well just grab what we need from there and move on. So yeah, so as I mentioned, don't be put off if I sound a little bit less than enthusiastic today. It is just the dentistry work that has put me not in a bad mood, but you know, I'm just feeling a little bit sorry for myself. When you're poked and prodded by needles and all sorts, and then you have a root ripped out of your gum, and then something burnt and filled in and all sorts. You know, you might not feel it at the time, but afterwards, let me tell you, my gosh. So let this be a lesson to you boys and girls. Make sure you brush your teeth regularly and well, because you definitely don't want root canal. You don't want an extraction either, to be fair. I've had a couple of those in my lifetime, but I'm digressing. Oh, pee off, will you? Way, mate. Okay. So, we just got a new spell and I didn't even realise. What did we get? We got a roll. Combat roll. Not a combat roll. But that's good for avoidance, and it's good to move around as well, I take it, because alley-oop. Yeah, nice. Okay, so heading on inside somewhere called the Shrine of Inner Light, is that? Or Inner Might? Inner Light. Avoid the fire on the ground, I take, and head on up.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled much.
And then obtain a torch and away, mate. Where do you think you were going? Light a fire. Light a fire. And light a fire. There we go.
You are most welcome.
Ow! What would you do that for? You just put me on my ass. That's another done. What have we got? 8 slot bag that time. We now have a staff. Might do a little bit more damage. Reignite the spirit of fire. Yeah, there you are, you little awesome duty thing. And down the cliff face we go. And we have to head somewhere called the Temple of the Five Dawns. It's the one thing I really, really loved about... Well, there was lots of things that I loved about the Pandaria expansion, which is probably going to have a couple of players scratching their heads, because not many people did enjoy the Pandarian expansion. However, I did. Really nice feel to it, beautiful landscapes. Storyline was okay. But it was just the atmosphere, you know, the playing style and everything. It was a lot more relaxed. It was a lot less doom and gloom. Cataclysm, Burning Crusade, Ice Crown, or rather the Lich King, they were all very much doom and gloom expansions.
Welcome, Hyo. The people have missed. You have conquered every challenge I put before you. You have found Hyo and brought him
Sure.
safely to the temple.
Hyo.
There is a much larger problem we face now, my students. Shenzin Su is in pain.
Not
We do
Shen
not
Jing
act,
Shu.
The very land on which we stand could die. And all...
Okay. I would sit there listening to him, but you know, the clock is ticking. Who's this random fella following me? Almost reminds me of the adoring fan from Oblivion. Got a kid following me randomly. Okay. Jojo Iron Brew. Gather some roots, was that? Okay. Profession trainer. Fantastic. Gathering professions. Let's take herbalism. Train me in herbalism. Thank you very much. Done. There's one. Right. Then. Gathering professions. Mining. Train me in mining. Done.
Enough of that.
Then,
Goodbye.
yeah, I don't really need any of those
White
things.
Tiger watch over you.
Can he teach me? No, he can't.
Until
Okay.
next time.
He can't do secondary professions, but that's fine. That is fine, fine, fine. Okay. So the nice thing... Wait, I've just been turned into a toad. Why is that? As long as they don't think I'm a tasty meal. Wait. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting that, were you? This frog can kick hard. Oh, you want some too, do you? Okay. Boom. There we go. Cooking, fishing, not engineering, the other one, archaeology. All things that we're going to try and do. This is the little fellow I need to speak with. The hell am I now?
Discipline and practice lead us to our full potential.
Aha, okay. Now I may be going a little bit quickly here on the old quests, much like I do on the other ones, but we will get properly into it here in just a second. Can I jump to this one? And this one? Yeah, that was nice and easy. Oh yeah, I'm a master of jumping. Look at me. Boom. Training belt, run. Rung. Rung. Oh, cheeky. There we go. And all we're going to do is just jump over this way and then disengage, and then roll our way to freedom.
What do you need? White Tiger watch over
Yeah,
you.
because they're only the beginning quests, I don't think many people are interested in reading them. Didn't hear any complaints during my playthrough on Serenalil, but obviously, as you're watching, please do let me know. Oh, I suppose I should probably be harvesting some of the stuff as well, shouldn't I? Since it's here. It's the way we're going to make some money. Some moolah. Moulin Rouge. What is this that is up here? Copper? I'll take it. Peace Bloom is over there. And then we'll just obviously, as I say, keep our eyes open for the profession stuff as we're moving around. Something else over here. There's also I mean, there's a lot of looting opportunities here in terms of profession stuff. That's not necessarily a bad thing though, and of course that could also help us gain the old levels quickly as well. So going back to what I was saying a little earlier on in the video, what's going to most likely happen is we will be playing this guy on Season 2, as I'm more commonly referring to it as Season 2 of our journey through Azeroth. What I'm contemplating on doing, as everyone should know by now, Serenalil did Kalimdor. Sorry, avid watcher. Yeah, what I'm most contemplating doing is, as I say, Serenalil did Eastern Kingdoms. No, he didn't. He did Kalimdor. So I think it would make more sense if this guy, Tembok Bali, doesn't have quite the same ring to it, does it? But still. Tembok Bali is more likely to go and do Eastern Kingdoms. It's the one area that we didn't really focus on. So at least then people get a look and feel as to what Eastern Kingdoms was all about. Then when it comes to going through the other zones, I think we're pretty much just going to be relying on dungeons to be leveling us up. But not just dungeons, we will obviously do quests in zones. May try and get quests done that we didn't do.
Down. Life is to be savored.
But the problem being is that, of course, I can't for the life of me remember which quests we did and didn't do on Serenalil. It seems easy mode at the moment. Obviously I know it's going to get harder. Right, so what has to happen here then? I guess we're just going under the ground, are we? Underground? Underwater? No, okay, I've got to defeat this thing. Yeah. Hard as nails, of course. Of course. We have Silverleaf over here as well. We also have a flatfish. Or a stingray. I've got to be very aware that at the present point in time I have absolutely no bag space whatsoever. One of the things that we need to be saving up for ASAP are upgraded bags. As the sooner we can get one of those, the better. There is another herb over here. And we have our hand-ins just over here by the looks of things.
You are most welcome. May you find mastery in your passions.
Level 7, and we still have no new
Behold the
items,
wonders
apparently.
of Pandaria.
So let's sell all this crud that we're holding on to. Oh wait, could have done with keeping those. Yeah, merchant, sell. What else don't we need? That. I don't need leg meat particularly. These fist weapons we don't need anymore. The belt, the old legs. Everything else we will keep because we will sell.
May the red crane live forever.
Cross the pool.
in your heart.
Boom. Nice and simple. Coax shoe the water spirit. Did I not just do that? Yes, I did. Just took me a while. Play. This is a nice simple one as well. Just wants me to play with this little guy. There you have it.
I have to admit, that looked pretty fun.
It was.
And it looks to me like you made a new friend.
And I have.
Patience is the highest virtue.
So whilst also talking of stuff that we haven't done previously, one thing that I am going to be doing on this character, as opposed to something that we really didn't touch on with Serenalil, is we are going to be doing pet battling. There's not much really else to say other than that for the time being, because I don't really think we can do an awful lot of pet battling out here in the Wandering Isle, I think it's called. But it is something that we will be getting onto as well, because again it's another means of earning experience in game. Delivery cart, I take it that I can ride in that, can I? Come with me, little water spirit. Yeah. Cute little thing. I can hop off at any time, but, you know, we're going to get plenty of opportunity to mine and skin. Not skin. Herbalist. There was quite a few back there, to be fair. Okay, so yeah, pet battling. Let me just explain. We have a team. We have lots of pets that we can use. We can capture ones in the world. Gives us experience. We do the repeatable world pet boss people thingies. That's going to give us some more experience as well, and a means to obviously level up our pets, because you can now do things called pet dungeons. Never done one before, but it would be interesting to see one in action.
Tell me of your travels. You will not find a better bargain.
Okay.
Until next time.
Thanks. So then, let's go and get rid of these vermin. Stinking varmint, as someone might say. Oh, I thought that was going to kill you. Obviously did not. Okay, that's the wrong way to do this. 2 of them for some of these guys. And a punch and then a kick for the others. Like that. There we go. Still doesn't work 100% of the time. Alright, there's a carrot cruncher got. Stolen carrot I received there. Got the copper. What is it that is here? Is it another... No, I thought it was another copper. It's an earth root. There we go. Bargain at half the price. Now, when it comes to going back through Warlords of Draenor and we get our garrison again, that's something that's going to be interesting, because you can get... you already get a little mining area. You're going to get a area to do herbalism. You get a herbalist's garden, basically. So it's all good. We'll get stuff whilst we're down there, you know. But I am, of course, talking years and... well, not years, hopefully. Months down the line, though. It's going to take us a while, again, to get back up to where we need to be. Now, future-wise, what do we see happening with the rest of our WoW life, WoW adventures? We're going to be revisiting Serenalil at a later stage. He will come back. He will come back for the likes of the things that Vanthena, the Death Knight, was doing for us over Christmases. We're going to be seeing just what a rogue can do in terms of raiding by himself. So that's going to be one interesting thing. We're also going to be doing, and this goes hand in hand. Wow, that is a big carrot. That is a big carrot. I digress yet again. We are going to be doing some of the older raids as well with Serenalil. Some of them you will have already seen, which is fine. It's not a problem. But the reason we are revisiting those dungeons, or raids, should I say, is because they've been updated recently. They now have Raiding with Leashes, volumes 3, 4 and 5, I think. And some of those dungeons... oh, sorry, I keep saying dungeons. Some of those raids that we had been into previously, like, for example, Fall of the Lich King, Uldor, they all now have achievements associated with them to finding the, or rather killing bosses and looting special battle pets from them. Now, I'm familiar with how Raiding with Leashes works because I already have the first of the Raiding with Leashes achievement. I also have partway completed Raiding with Leashes 2. So it's all fun and games. All good stuff. But that's what Serenalil will be doing. Now, obviously between now and this little chappie becoming 110, which is obviously at the time of filming, that is the cap. We're still in Legion at the moment. 7.3 has been out for, I think, this week is the 4th week of its release. We have a little over 1 month before we get the next expansion. No, BlizzCon. 2 seconds, I just need to answer the phone. Okay, sorry about that. Very quickly, let's just go and grab this over here. I think it's a peace bloom. There is a silver leaf just over the corner as well, but should I go and grab that as well? Yeah, go on, why not? Why not? We are here. Let's just go and do it. And there's actually one over there as well, but we'll leave that one. We'll go and hand in. And then I think we are actually at a decent place to finish off for today. Though it may take us back up to the Temple of the Five Dawns.
With you.
So there's that one. That places us right next to our level up.
Hello.
Look.
Next
Boom.
one is on me.
Some new legs. And there are actually some new quests here. Let's just take a look and see what these are.
Enough of that.
12 discarded wooden planks.
Wake up! Ugh, dang it.
And recover a mallet. Yeah, okay, let's go and do these. May as well. And we also have a new ability here, a fuse. Fast and efficient spell healing target for 65. So that's cool. Let's do that quickly. There's also one over here. What's that? It's an earth root. Gosh, back in the day, it used to be like, I think it was herbalism 35 to actually grab earth root. In fact, the vast majority of things that when you were mining and skinning and what's the other one? Well, herbalizing. The words that I'm just generating for this playthrough here. All of them required a certain skill level before you could do things. Now, it's just that you can do them. You know, there's no skill level required. Obviously, there's still a skill level to create items. But since we're not doing any making of professions themselves, making of professions, what I mean by that is, of course, production professions. We're not doing production. Someone actually recently said on one of my videos for Serenalil, they said, you know, what made me decide to go to gathering rather than to production? And the main reason for that is, of course, that production, yes, you can make money. Of course you can make money with any profession, but your money-making potential in production is really only at max level. So what that means is that you could potentially go through the entirety of the game with 2 gathering professions, gathering as much items around the world as possible. Alright, let's take care of this guy first. I do feel quite powerful though. Normal character, that would take quite a while to do that. What does this take? Energy. That's a cast. Is it self-cast? It is self-cast, so if I don't click on anything, I can heal myself. That's good to know. Yeah, you could spend the entirety of your leveling career, let's say, gathering items, gathering the materials required, and getting a nice large amount of
Speak up.
materials in your
Goodbye.
bank, let's say. And then after you've done that, let's just go and grab this peace bloom again quickly. Once you've gone and done that, saved all the materials, you then drop those professions at max level and then use all of those gathering items that you've already gathered over the course of your leveling
It's good to see you.
to you know, farm your way up to the top in your
The
production.
greatest virtue is the will to act.
So this little guy here isn't waking up. I've got to ask the water spirit for help. And what's he going to do? Shoot him full of water? Yeah. That woke
It's
him up.
good to see you.
They're cute little things, aren't they? So we'll take this little cart. The Earth Spirit's lazy. Water Spirit wants to run with me. Fire Spirit's already up the top. So that's cool. Whilst we're there, I'll tell him a joke.
It is said, everywhere is in walking distance, if you have the time.
That's quite profound. Wouldn't have said that was a joke itself, but
We're going to need a bigger turtle.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger turtle. Anything else?
Hey, you look like you've lost some weight. That's terrible. Have a dumpling.
Alright, that one was funny. Don't know if you heard him, he said, "Hey, you look like you've lost weight. That's terrible. Have a dumpling." Because of course, pandas, they're quite the rotund race. They like their food. I love this area. Look at it. It's so sort of Eastern, well, you know, not Middle Eastern, sort of Asian inspired. I love that. Okay. Get back up here. Hand in, and this is where we will call it for today. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this one. Our first main episode in Season 2 of Journey Through Azeroth. So much so that if you have,
It is good to
please make
see
sure you do
return
all those lovely,
with the
lovely...
spirits of
Ooh,
water
hold up.
and earth. You make an old master proud.
I think we're going somewhere.
Hey, this way to Morning Breeze Village.
Wow. Okay. That's fine. But we're not going that way just yet. As I was saying, guys, really hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please do all those lovely social media things. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you are new to the channel. I will see you next time for more of our Season 2 Journey Through Azeroth with Tembok Barley as we progress on the, whatever this place is called, the Wandering Isle, that's it. Heading, well, towards the quests within Morning Breeze Village. Oh, look at that. The Onyx Serpent. All these nice little... Lore Walker's beginning her lesson downstairs if you want to listen in. Yeah, no, we won't listen into the Lore Walkers, but they're pretty cool. Like the Lore Walkers. Lore Walkers, sorry. Yeah, we'll do the rest of Wandering Isle next time. Probably get ourselves, I would have thought, probably up to around level 12, at a guess. Join the Horde and start our Horde experience. As a monk, of course, as well. Can't remember when we get talents. Level 10, apparently. So we're not too far away from that. What we will do is we will very quickly just go and hand in down here.
I'm with you.
Unless... no, I don't need to go and speak to her, so that's fine. Don't know how Jojo keeps beating me to these places. Is there an inn around here somewhere? Does that look like an inn? Might be.
What wisdom do you seek?
Because obviously if we can grab some rested experience, that would be nice. That's not an inn. There is a blacksmith though.
I hope you find these to your liking.
Let's keep hold of that. And sell those. There we go.
Family, friends.
Is this an inn? No. Okay. Well, we'll just leave it here. See you next time. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.